What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. And I know before you ask, yes, I'm wearing the same shit. It's my favorite hoodie. It's comfortable. Throw the hood on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But we're gonna do a trade recap, market recap. Today I took 1L. Trade ended up working out. Stop loss was just fucking. I don't fucking know. I'm pretty much gonna show you guys the trade that I took real quick. But yeah, let's do it. Pretty much this is what I had going into the morning. Pretty much targeting this buy side. I could see that we ended up getting stopped out. Stop hunted before price ran. I pretty much was incorrect because I have everything I need. SMT, breaker block, 10 a.m. news. Everything I needed to push higher, but what I failed to notice, what I usually do is I enter on a 3-minute or 5-minute fair value gap. If I am doing that, stop loss should be down here. Or if I'm entering on a 3-minute, same stop loss. But it's way too zoomed in, ended up getting stopped out. What I failed to notice too on my entry is that 1002 had no bottom wick. So for price, if you want price to go higher, you want this to get taken out first, which we pretty much did at 1012 before going higher. The market likes to be efficient. We don't like leaving these, no wick candles. You see here on, we had another one, yeah, or I guess this had one. But yeah, so we pretty much ran that out before pushing higher. Also, another reason why stop loss, it's at a liquidity pool. It's at a 1-minute fair value gap, as well as overlaps with the first presented. So this is pretty dumb to put my stop loss here. I didn't have the strongest draw of liquidity going into this morning, but this was my trades or my entry model, so I was like, I'm gonna take it. But hello FOMO, entered on the 1-minute one. I usually do 3 and 5-minute for value gaps. Because doing so, my stop loss is widened. So yeah, it put a lot more risk than I should have on the table. But yeah, pretty much trade on evals today. Times 4. Yeah, so what I've been doing is pretty much just 2 trades, targeting at 2 RR with 750 risk. But obviously, you're set back when you take the first or loss on the first trade. But yeah, pretty much going into market recap. I'll show you guys what I was looking for today. As you guys can see, we have the SMT at this weekly low. We took this out earlier. What I don't like is we're just sitting in a range, which we kind of have to range trade at this point. So to out range low, you can pretty much expect us to push an equilibrium. So that's pretty much what we had today. Basically just push an OTE. Still respecting this bullish fair value gap. We inverse on NQ. So it's a little tricky on where we are likely to head. I think we're going to push up to this previous day high. Maybe an SMT to push us lower, but it's just hard to do stuff when, price acts like this. Pretty much just range trading. So yeah, so what I saw going into today, obviously we have that SMT at previous week low. We're respecting these 4-hour PD rays. This is pretty much London. You can see London reversal. We had a small SMT. So London made sense to push higher. So today looked like a New York continuation, which I wanted to see these buy side levels get taken. Obviously this is the first one that I would partialed mostly at. 1 hour you can see we're pretty much respecting these PD rays. Or hold on. Yeah. And then tapped into this 1 hour at 9. And yeah, pretty much we had an SMT at 10 a.m. which pretty much is right here. Right here. And then I saw a 5-minute breaker structure forming the breaker block. Obviously it's not the best breaker block just because it doesn't sweep this low. But you can see on ES, this is pretty much a breaker block. So yeah, I ended up having a 5-minute breaker structure, and then ideally you'd enter inside of here, stop loss here. What I should have done is entered here, stop loss below this low, and target this buy side. It's about a 1.61, but noticing that we have that equal, or that devil's mark, I could easily enter at this level right here. Stop loss here, making it a 2.35 RR. It's a lot better. Also, what I could have done is just be patient, let price come, because this is really, ideally, it's not really a breaker block. That's the issue. But when it S and T's like this, I ideally like to call it a breaker block, but in reality, this is your breaker block. Lower low, SMT, and you're going long inside of this 3 minute, stop loss below here, and you can pretty much just target these session highs. Just pretty much a 2.09 RR. This is the better trade take. We also reverse at 10:30. Like I said, these past two videos, 10:30 and 12 are the best times for reversals, in my opinion. But yeah, we had 10 a.m. news, which pretty much opened up, pushed up, came back down. I don't know. A little mad because I did break my rules. I usually have been on a pretty roll, but today I feel like I had FOMO. Because I think a lot of it has to do with, like, yesterday, the price just ran, never get my entry, so, and today I just hesitated, or not hesitated, but had FOMO, and it led me to a losing day. So a lot of it's understanding who you are, what your emotions are, and this is going to my journal, and I will learn from that. And yeah, that's pretty much what I have going on for today. I could see price going both ways, to be honest, so I don't really have a strong bias for you guys. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning into the YouTube video. Maybe I'll make an appearance with this the next one. But thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this, like, comment, subscribe, and I have a free Discord down below, which I pretty much, you know, send outlooks, talks about, you know, during the day what I'm looking for. But yeah, if you guys are interested in joining that, link will be in the bio. But thank you guys for watching. Y'all have a good one.